Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, in which we are following my career. Now today I'm hoping to find us a little job here, I believe we're in Portsmouth, and to try and get us across the Channel Tunnel and get us into France and start to explore a little bit of Europe. We can still come back and get jobs in the UK, but I think it's about time we went and we explored a little bit further. First, I want to see if we can afford to upgrade the engine in the man, just so we can pull a little bit better. So we're in the services. If we go to truck configure, then we want to go to engine. So as you can see, we've got the default D2066 LF67 265 Euro 6. Boom. I'm sure everyone knows what that means. That has 360 horsepower, puts out 265 kilowatts. But the one below it for 8,610 will give us a little bit more horsepower, and the higher energy output, we should, looking at that, increase our heavy cargo pulling and our hills traversal, which is what we're looking to do. So I'm gonna, that should be added to the order. Yep. Now next up, chassis is fine. The transmission. Now this 14 grand will help us, and that'll cost us a total of £13,293 with the deduction of 9 grand for the parts that we'll get back, so sort of recycling our old parts. As you can see on the right, our normal cargo increases, our heavy duty gets a big jump, and our hills traversal gets a big jump because we slow right down when we hit a gradient. So I am going to confirm the order because we'll still have about 40 grand left, just under, and that is our truck upgraded. We've got power, people. So our next job is going to be finding a job. Now to get us out of Portsmouth, see where we can go out of Portsmouth. That's quite a trek. Not looking for a massively long journey at the moment. Oh, that's staying in the UK. There you go, a little one like that. We can deliver some liver paste from Portsmouth to Roscoff. Is that Normandy? That looks like that could be a good job. That could be the job for us.
Time to get the job done.
Get our engine running. Let's get going. We are off to France, my friends. Off to France.
Turn right, then turn left.
Now it's been a few days since I've had a journey. I feel a little bit rusty already. So this could be eventful. Perhaps I should have had a little off-screen quick jobby before we got
You
going.
have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
So back into the freight market. The job we were after is this one. We'll have a little look, see if there's any more interesting cargo crates. They're not. We'll stick with what they offer. We'll take the job. Now it's only 6 grand. It's not a huge one. And where's our freight? All the way over there. But hopefully, once we're in France, we'll, where is it? Oh, it's that one. Okay, even better. We can then get a few more jobs, get us about Europe a bit. But I thought it'd be a good idea just to get a small one, just to start us off. Wait.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed, my friend. We are off. Off to France. Roscoff. I've never been. Considering it's not a short trip, I've not really been to France much at all. think
Turn right.
a trip to Calais with school, and I think to Paris once, but that's about it. It's not that I've not travelled, I've just always travelled further. Okay. So I hope everyone's been well. The feedback from this series has been great. I've only been putting it out once a week.
Turn right.
I've had quite, I say not quite a few, I've had a couple of guys that are watching it that said they'd like to see more, they'd happily watch more, because I do like to ask for feedback and what people want to see. So I am now going to try and start putting this out twice a week. I might double up on the same day that SnowRunner goes out, so I'll put one out in the morning and one out in the afternoon. I think that'd be a good way of doing it for now, and we'll see how that goes. You know, if it does really well, or if it affects the other video, I'll move it somewhere else. But I think the two go hand in hand. That's like that'll then be like a completely farming free day, because sometimes I'll pop a little farming video on a day when we have trucking as well, because that is sort of one of the bigger focal points of the channel. But if Euro Truck is what people want to see, that's what I want to deliver. So we're going to go twice weekly, and hopefully you guys like that, and hopefully we'll get a few more people that are into the trucking come and join us as well.
Get ready to turn left.
Ready to turn left. Go on, son. That's going to be one of them days where we hit all the lights, I think. Hopefully not. It's nice to be able to have a nice smooth journey. When we hit lots of hit lots of red lights, you know, that for a better video quality, I feel I have to go through and edit out the stops if they're too long. But then that adds a little bit of a chop to it, and that's, you know, we don't want that. We don't want choppy videos, but unfortunately that happens at times. Now I'm hoping we get a nice little spot in France where we can pull over and get a nice screenshot, because I figured I'd try and get one there rather than just another one taken outside the service point. Right, so we're on the ferry, and we are off to, where would be better? Oh, we got to get a couple of trips, have we? Can we not go straight there? Okay, we shall just go across that way, I think. I think that's going to be best. Go straight across and then drive around. St. Helier will take us to Jersey, then we'll have to go Jersey and across. So yeah, we'll go to Cherbourg on Continine. I'm sure I got that completely wrong. Totally butchered it. I'm so uncouth. Let's go. We have arrived. Welcome to France. Cherbourg. We're just going to call it Cherbourg, because that's probably wrong as well, but that's what we're going to go with. Now I must remember, I need to be on the other side of the road.
Get ready to turn right.
This is where
Turn right.
this is where things are going to go wrong now. We're going to find ourselves on the wrong side of the road a lot. Incontenting? I don't know. I'm going to stop trying to say it now. Dear oh dear. Right. Let's do this.
Up the roundabout. Take the first exit.
First. Okay. Now, I believe... oh, got a little bit of a struggle there. No, we're not going there. Roadworks. Going straight on. France, from what I gather, a lot of that is original game content. But obviously ProMods is here, and that has improved it much. I think it's when you get deeper into Europe and parts of Europe that wasn't in the base game, is when you get more of a feel of the ProMods involvement.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay. But yeah, this is
Turn left.
very nice looking, as always. Looks beautiful. I'm on the wrong side of the road again.
Get ready to turn right.
I think once we once we hit a motorway, we'll be fine. We won't be able to drift over to the wrong side of the road. But until then, you might have to put up with me being on the wrong side of it. Snagged on that? I have. Didn't take it wide enough. God. Terrible. Right. Let's get round. See, being on the other side of the road, you've got to take different angles now. This is going to test me. Never mind, we like a challenge. We like a challenge. That's why we do this stuff. I'm guessing the speed limits should be much the same. I'll probably break them all. It's going to display kilometers per hour, but I think my dash is going to give me miles. But I think that's miles, and at 50, is it showing us a 50 mile pass? Hard pass. We're now leaving. We are in the French countryside. Now this is northern France, so it's probably not a great deal difference to what we're used to. It's nice though. Again today I was thinking about whether to add a little bit of music while I drive. Sometimes I listen to my own music while I do it. But I think, sometimes I just think it'd be nice to have a little bit, oh look at them, we like cows. Even if they're French dairy cows. Yeah, to have a little bit of music as we go. I could find something that's not copyrighted, probably find a playlist on Spotify and drop in the background, because I'm going to try and do these without the cuts in. There's no need for it. The journeys are good. If we do long journeys, if I'm going to be doing multiple episodes, then that'll be fine, because I'll be coming out more frequent with twice a week uploads. So the next episode, which may seem a while off still, may, if I can find some decent playlists, have a little bit of quiet background music. I tried it for the farming with some stuff, but it didn't really work. I've done farming with music before, and it works during, say, time lapses, and it worked for the series where I didn't have audio commentary, so the music helped to carry the videos along. But I think with the farmer now, with my commentary and a little bit of music, if I put a time lapse in, I think that works well. But I think a little bit of something in the background while we're driving would be nice. And you know, my favourite channel to watch doing trucking, he creates his own music, and it always sounds good. It always comes off well. Now, I'm not as creative enough at all to do anything like that. Oh, afternoon. But yeah, I'm sure I could find something that's half decent. G'day, sir. And have a little bit of something in the background. Right, we've got a bit of an open road here, so we're going to try a little out of cab. It's nice. It's very nice, in fact. The density of the brush, very cool. We got horses? No, we've got more cows. Yeah, looks good. I am impressed. Nice little forest there as well. I likes. So this is a 50. I'm going to set the cruise control for a bit. I do use the cruise control quite a lot. I don't necessarily announce it like that, but I'm sure you can see on the dashboard when I'm using the cruise control. Sometimes you have to give it a little extra poke on the uphill, but we didn't struggle. I think buying the slightly more powerful engine, upgrading the transmission, is gonna ease these journeys for us. Now we're still in a relatively small truck still, and we do only have one truck. A few weeks back, I was messaging back and forth with 8-bit driver guy. He's the chap that I like to watch do trucking, and you know, he was saying he has over 200 trucks, I think, in his fleet, or something like that. I just think that's amazing. the hours that you have to put in to be dedicated to doing that. But then I think if I look back to it, the thousands and thousands of hours I've probably put into Farming Simulator over the last, this thing, since 2013, probably. Oh, it'd be scary. So, yeah, it's just different pokes for different folks, isn't it? I'm just a late bloomer when it comes to the trucking simulator. Always like the driving games. I love a bit of Forza and stuff like that. I don't plan on putting that on the channel. A little bit disappointed that Motorsport 7 is getting delisted, or has been delisted. I don't think it has just yet. It's sad that that's had to happen. Obviously it's got to be down to some sort of copyright and things.
Go straight on.
Look at that. You right, mate? Deutzes, got some Deutzfahr there. Look like a little Agrostar. Very cool.
Take the second exit.
About 150 horsepower they are. On the larger chipped ones. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Exit now.
I felt sure he said first. Second exit. I was busy talking about tractors. Good job we didn't have terminal traffic behind us. Just going to reverse my articulated truck around a roundabout. Pay attention. We're somewhere new. I need to be paying attention. When I listen back to that, I'll I'll hear that he said second and not first. Got distracted. This looks beautiful. Look at that. The colour of that. That's oilseed rape, a bit of canola there. Now we're checking on our junctions now after the horrific accident that we had in Ireland. That was a bit of a shake-up. That was a shake-up. But this, we're not going to have that anymore. We're going to make sure we check at junctions, take our time. It's not a sprint, it's not a marathon. It's a marathon. We turn this nice, calm. Pay attention to what we're doing. Check the sat nav and listen to our dude. It's nice. Sorry, I say it's nice a lot. I just always very impressed by it. Same as when I do map tours on Farming Simulator. It's always nice. It's nice. It's lovely. I can't help it. I like these things. Perhaps I need to increase my vocabulary a little bit more. It's nice. That's a nice train station. It's nice. I like. Yeah. Anyway. I think I will be going back to Britain. I do want to, you know, like I said before, my completionist mentality of I want to hit every city. So we will, you know, we'll take jobs that take us back to the UK and eventually hit all them cities.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. Go easy around here. There's a tight little roundabout.
Exit now.
Coming off here. Now, if memory serves,
Keep left.
France uses a lot of toll bridges. So, it's going to cost us money. Way up here or slow down. Bloody wars, mate. You got to let us pull out. Ho, ho, ho. You should have pulled into the centre lane. He's still not come round. He was coming down there quick. Now we can open her up now. Open her up to 56 miles an hour. Okay, I think it's good probably that they are limited. I know some trucking games don't necessarily limit you like that, and you can do 80, 90 in them, which is crazy quick. I mean, we're going a bit quick now, but we're fine. We are fine. I remembered to make sure I had some rest before we headed out today as well, so we shouldn't get all yawny and need a break. I'm going to try and remember to rest before all trips. Because more than anything, it just really annoys me when he's yawning. I'm not that tired. Let's just move over again. Check the mirrors. Mirror, signal, maneuver. I think in the light of the evening and the morning, when the sun starts to set and it gets a little bit dusky, and the colours aren't quite so vibrant, I think they have a much more natural tone. Sort of round about now, it looks very nice. Again, picturesque at times. Look at that. Beautiful. Perhaps it's more on the maybe on the bigger roads, on the more central roads through France, you'd hit the tolls. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. I do like bales. If you watch any of my farming videos, you know I've got a bit of a fetish for bales, apparently. It's like baling, I just find it relaxing. Therapeutic, I guess, more than relaxing. Safe to go across. Try and be conscious of my speed into the corners. Don't want to be accused of going too quick again. I'm starting to think, you know, if they think it's safe to go out, then surely we're safe to go out as well. And whereas he sort of struggled with that incline there, didn't he? So we've now got that about us now, where we got that little bit of poke, and we'll be able to get past a few of these trucks when we're on more familiar roads. Once we get to know the roads a little bit more and we know where and what we can do. Don't have to sit behind and be the followers. That. Got our liver pate in tow. Oh yes. Yes. Look at that. Look at that view. Lit up over there. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's be careful now. Got traffic coming, so we'll go back in the cab. Don't want to be causing no accidents out here. We don't want to get kicked out of France straight away like we did Ireland. Yeah, someone's trying to say, so it's not the Schenker that's struggling, it's the one in front of him. He's pulling out in hopes of overtaking and then hasn't got the poke to get past. And he's going to find himself out there now because I'm moving in, mate. You've pulled out when you shouldn't have done. I guess we're all boxing in now. Perhaps the thing would have been to get behind him. Come on, Schenker, off you go. We can't pull out, we've got traffic beside us. We'll sit behind him. We're down 51. Now it's 56, so can't really grumble at that. We're coming off soon anyway. Well, roadworks, very nice.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Roscoff, that's us.
Turn right.
It's a dark old junction, isn't it? Put the high beam on. I don't think they make much difference, but we'll give them a go.
Get ready to turn left.
You have to be careful with them as well.
Turn
Don't want to get
left.
fined for misuse of the lights. Once we get into town, give them a dip. Notice it doesn't seem to be the speed traps and speed cameras as we have in the UK. No, you'd have thought we'd have hit at least one by now if this was back in England. Although we have got that warning me, so that's pretty cool. They want us to do 31, so we'll do 31 as we approach.
Get ready to turn right.
Roscoff has been discovered. We've gone right at the lights. Service point there, we can rest there as well. We have a port directly out of Roscoff. Handy to know. I guess if we'd got the ferry to Jersey, and then we could have probably picked a ferry to come and bring us straight to Roscoff. Ferry out there. Looks so nice all lit up. Yep, off to Plymouth, look.
Get ready to turn left.
Switch over a lane.
Turn left.
Going in here.
It was a nice ride.
That was a pretty decent ride. Right. Let's see what our parking options are. Challenging one. Wants us to face the other way, doesn't it? Oh, we go for an easy one. Well, surely the challenger one means we just drive round. I say that, but it probably doesn't. We've had a smooth ride. We're going to go with the smooth parking. Although sometimes when you've got to try and tuck yourself up right against the fence, not always easy. Swinging it round. But not quite over far enough. I have to come right out because I don't want to have to. Not sure if I'll be able to pull that in far enough. Oh, they wouldn't like that. They don't like it up. Right. Are we in enough? Nope, still not in enough. I reckon I'd have better luck parking in one of them bays. There you go, mate, in. Okay, so we have to get this right up against the fence. There we go. Right. I like to watch the animation as it detaches. Job complete. 203 miles, 12 hours and 7 minutes. We have been paid £6,546 and 343 XP. Yeah, almost, well, we're halfway through level 8 to level 9. Let's click continue. Now we do have one skill point. I forgot to do this at the start of the journey, so we'll do it now. We've got one skill point left over. While at Portsmouth, I did do, I think it was, it must be about a week ago now, because I got ahead on my recordings. A couple of off screens, just so I made sure I had enough money to do the upgrades I wanted. So I did do 2 little trips. Not in my truck. I did some straight off the jobs market, quick jobs. So we do have a skill point to put in. And I think, just so it's finished and it's done, I'm going to put it in long distance. And we've now maxed out long distance, so now everything else can go wherever we put it. Whether we do the ADR certificates or high value cargo, stuff like that. I'm not very good at managing my time yet, so I'm not too worried about the just-in-time deliveries. Probably a bit eco driving, save money on fuel. So that is the end of today's journey and the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. The likes on the videos help to get them out there for more people that are interested in this content to find it. So if you have enjoyed it, please smash it, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. We're doing ETS2, we've got SnowRunner, and obviously we've got the Farming Simulator going. Plenty going on the channel. Leave your comments, leave your feedback. Engine upgrades, good decision, bad decision, should we be saving for a new truck instead? And also, where would you like me to try and get to? Where should we try and get to with our deliveries? What countries would you like me to visit? What would you like to see? Any particular towns and cities? Drop that all down there. We can try and plan some routes, see what we can do. So you guys have yourselves a great day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.